Hi everyone, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and today I'm going to share with you how I made some tiki molds. So to do that I had to make the tiki sculptures, and I did it out of polymer clay first, and then I made these little reservoirs, and then I poured the silicone into it to make the silicone molds. But I'd rather show you that than tell you all about it right now. But one of the reasons why I like doing that is, first of all, I get a unique mold that no one else has, but I also like to sculpt, so this gave me an excuse to do that and make some molds out of that, and I'll show you how I do that and what materials I use to make it all. And I'm going to split it into two different parts. So what you're going to see right now is the making of the soap, and if you want to see how I made the sculptures and the molds, then I have a separate video for that, and I'll put that up in the information area right in the corner of your screen. So let's get started right now. Okay, so with this harder bar formula, I'm soaping at about 100 degrees today. Otherwise it would solidify right away. And my fragrance oil is heated up a bit too, so that the coldness doesn't shock this. And so everything is about the same temperature. Adding the lye solution. And the fragrance oil. Okay, but to pour this, it's going to be a fast mover. So just two colors for this. It's a blend of gold, red, and brown. Actually, I was going to clean this out, but if there's some streaking, it's going to add to the effect. So I'm going to glop all this back into this bowl. Behaving better than I thought, so that's a good thing. And this brown, reddish brown. And stir that a little bit. And here are my tiki molds. As soon as this starts cooling off, all the hard butters will solidify quickly. And it looks like I made just enough. Chuck that down. And there's beeswax in this recipe too. So now I'm going to be doing some planing on the back, but not really too much. Looks like it's just about even enough that if it's even rough on the back, it won't be a bad thing. Putting the excess soap into a little mold that I can test. Really just calculated for these molds how much soap I should make, and that's the only extra that I have. Get some of this green too. It was really tricky to calculate since it's a sculptured mold cavity. So what I did was, once the mold was made, I took the biggest one, poured some water into it, and poured it out to weigh it, and that worked pretty well. For those of you who wanted to see Pinky, there she is. And we'll keep our fingers crossed and bring you back for the unmolding. So unmolding these are really easy. Just pull back the sides and pop it out. And then I'll plane the back so it's nice and flat, and I'll plane the bottom so it stands up real nice. I'll show you that when I'm done. So I'll unmold one of these for you. Just loosen up the mold first, and it comes out pretty easily. Then all I have to do is plane the back and the bottom so it stands up and let it cure. And these are scented with sandalwood. Okay, so we're going to move on to the melt and pour version of these tiki soaps. And I already cheated on this one to see what it looks like, and I'm really thrilled in how that came out. So let's see the other ones. And I promise I didn't sneak these ones out beforehand. So one thing with melt and pour is you can have an intricate mold like this and not worry about it being ruined by the mold as you pull it out. It's a firmer soap, This was my pineapple guy. I knew that the colors would be pretty well distinguished, but not to this extent. I'm really happy about how it's turning out so far. It's a great thing about silicone molds. They're so flexible, you can just pull things out pretty easily. Like this guy's teeth. And these smell really wonderful. It's with the Jamaica Me Crazy fragrance. I like that guy too. And I want to compare these to the original sculptures I made out of polymer clay. So this is the soap, and these are the polymer clay versions that I painted. And I used them as models when I was pouring, because it's hard to see the details all backwards like this and know what to do sometimes. So they came out pretty close. So it's really hard to do this with cold process soap. So I'm going to make both types available on the website. And hope you liked this whole process. It's really fun.